Okay, let's try this. Are we here now? Okay, let's try this. Okay, testing, testing, testing. All right, so it looks like YouTube is working again. Now let me make sure that my Twitch is up working. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. All right, Twitch is up too. Camlin, I can see and hear you. Good news. Everybody else, it looks like is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and like make a couple of posts here. Let me go ahead and throw these out for everybody who wants to join us. I think I finally have enough followers on YouTube that I'll actually have my own dedicated YouTube link, which is going to be excellent. But I have to just sign up and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, let's just give everybody a couple minutes to rejoin us here. We have about half of the people from the last chat that have managed to get up over here. So, let's make sure it all works. I noticed the multi-stream chat is not functioning anymore though, so I'm gonna have to keep swapping back and forth, which is the annoying thing to do in my chat program. You're alive on Twitch at least? Yes, great. What happened, Mike asks? I actually don't know. It just cut off. The YouTube feed cut off. The Twitch feed kept going the whole time, but all of a sudden I started seeing from the YouTube people that all of a sudden the stream stopped, and so I just ended that stream and just restarted it, and it seems to be working all right. So, Fernando, Tio, we've got you guys back. Beat Up Sawa, Theo, Foreigner. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Do you have joined the ME Discord? Where is Cupcake? We will see if Cupcake comes back. Sweet. The Twitch feed died too. Well, actually, yeah. Extreme, the Twitch feed died when I shut it down. So the YouTube feed died, and so I ended the whole stream, which then ended the Twitch feed, and then I just restarted the entire thing. So yeah, so that is where we are at now. But it looks like everybody... It looks like we got most people back, so I'm gonna keep on plugging through these queues. Let's see, what was the next one? Raids. When? Will they require 7-star characters? Will raids be space only? Raids are still in development. We know that it's the biggest feature you're waiting for. This is the key. They know that the raids are the most important thing that the community is waiting for. That's excellent. It means that raids are going to be put at the top of their priority list. We know that raids are a cool thing, but due to the transition process, we're learning everything about them, and once we're finished, we'll be able to tell you our plans. Honestly, this is exactly the question I would have, exactly the answer that I would have expected them to give us about raids at this point. Having an actual date is... I very, very seriously doubt that they will give us a date for when raids are going to be released until they know for a fact that the raid is done and they know the date it's going to be released on. So I sincerely doubt that we will ever get official dates on raid release until it literally comes out, if that makes sense. But the important thing here to note is that they know that it's the most important feature that we as a community are waiting for. That means it's at the top of their priority list. Is it number one? We don't know, but we know it's at the top, and that's important to note. How do you plan to improve guild function? Guilds have big improvement potential. Not only general touches, but few more features and modes to provide bigger value. Great. We're still considering the options, but they would love to hear ideas. So I think most of the ideas for guilds are equipment sharing, the increased ability to use a guild ally more than just like 3 times randomly in campaign nodes where you don't need to use them anymore, and the ability to somehow coordinate with your guild. Those seem to be the 3 things that I have seen thrown out the most in this game for what people want to be able to do with their guilds. So we'll see if they implement those things. But if you have other ideas, please let them know. It is clear that they are actually, thinking about it, considering it, and trying to make it work. So I think the fact that they've done so much to say they are listening to us is really important here. What do you want to see guilds be able to do? Let them know, and hopefully they will put it in there. Congratulations on your first win, Pastel. That's awesome. Will the price of the monthly gem subscription change? And they said no. Was this a concern? I'm not sure why was this ever a concern? Was anyone actually worried that they were going to randomly change the prices? When is Yorick going to be farmable? He's not farmable. And he's not even that great, so relax. Currently, people are almost locked into going for Pirates and Buccaneer teams because of gold. How are you going to fix that? They don't have a ready solution for that in the moment. We want players to concentrate on different factions because there are so many great characters. Ignore the second half of the statement. The answer to the question is we're not changing the need for Pirates and Buccaneer teams at the beginning. So everybody just keep getting your Pirates from the beginning in order to get your gold. The good thing about that is that once you have them, then you can branch out and get anything else. And there are only 5 characters and they are really good. So actually encouraging new players to focus on getting Pirates first, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You introduce them to the game with a pretty strong team that has a very, very good use in the game and in a lot of aspects of the game. I think that's all right. And honestly, until they expand with more content options for this game, it's not really going to matter all that much. Do you have plans to improve the arena experience? They just said yes, but they're not sharing with us. Not sure what those could be, but excited about it. Do you plan to continue support of the content creator program? Yes. They have mentioned to us on the content creator channel that they are going to continue the support of this program. They do really like the program, but they are too busy figuring out what they are doing now that they're in charge of the game to really focus on how to change the content creator program. And that's fine right now, to be completely honest with you. The content creators are cool doing what we are doing. We just want more content in the game to be able to do something with. Mike, I appreciate you asking that question, bro. I know a lot of people actually were asking that question, but I appreciate every single person who did. Pastel, why is there an icon above the heads? I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like the red number icon? Oh, you mean in a battle. Yes, beat up is absolutely right. Those are debuffs. And if you click and hold on them, then you can actually see what those debuffs do. All right, let's get into our daily activities here. Quests. Waking up early this morning, finished out a whole bunch of these quests already. I have done all of my glyph hunt missions. I still need to do some Pip Town missions. Open bags. I think I already did that one. We're going to get our extra energy before it expires here in 20 minutes. Finished another one of the timed quests. So, let's see where we are now, boyos and girlos. Look at this hero. Look at this hero list. Look at these gear level 7 characters up here at the top. So you will notice that I have taken out my my Lloyd from my list of favorite characters. There he is. I've removed him from my list of favorite characters because the Ice Ninjas, sorry to say, do not function very well. Unfortunately, they are pretty fast, but they do very, very low damage. So they can't get around the 2 taunt teams like Valiant and Scarlet because they don't have enough damage to actually defeat them to overcome the heals and things that can come out. Scarlet can heal herself. Cook Bart can heal himself. Pegleg can clear buffs, debuffs, and heal Scarlet up. They can't get around that. They also can't get around the castle teams, which have even more taunts and even more healing. The damage is just too low. So I am changing things around a little bit and trying out kind of a space team with the Ice Station Odyssey. Commander Cold, Dr. Kelvin, Spaceman Reed, Locust, and then I think Magisto. But I might actually be playing around with that to see what happens. Obviously, having more chill characters on that team, which would mean Zane, is going to be excellent. Spaceman Reed with the Ice Station Odyssey is blazing fast. 125 speed, and he also gets plus 15% pep at the end of every turn. Just gets it. So that's amazing. I do not have the Yeti unlocked yet, so that is the next thing that I will be pulling for when that event comes back around. I'm not quite ready to use my Locust yet, in case you didn't notice. He is rather low level-wise. He's only at 4 stars, and I think he's level 54, but he's 1 gear piece away from gear level 7. And it's going to take me a couple of days to get it, because unfortunately the only piece of gear that I need are these obnoxious bow and arrow things that are only farmable from one location, and it's an expensive one. Still, I'm going to be farming that location, and I will show you how that looks right now. All right, we spend our 100 energy to get more of our yellow energy here. We've done our Pip Town missions. We've got arena and challenge missions that we have to do. Let's come back in here to the heroes. Locust, I have enough for everything except for these fancy bow 3s. I need 25 of them, and they are only available here. So I'm going to have to be paying for refreshes of this node every single day. Luckily, I have lots of gems, so hopefully it'll work out. But they also don't have a very high drop rate, and I'm farming Iggy at the same time, so I'll end up probably unlocking Iggy by accident here. So look at that. 25 gems, I got 1 bow and arrow. Boo earns. There's another Iggy tile. And how many fancy bow 3 plans are we going to get this time? 0! Oh my gosh, that's another 25 gems spent to get 0 fancy bows. Boo earns. Although my Iggy is almost unlocked, so there's that. Extreme, what is your opinion and feeling of the Q&A? How do you feel going forward with the answers that I got? I'll be honest with you, Extreme, the Q&A was everything that I expected it to be, nothing more, nothing less. Which is to say that they answered most of their questions in a very general, vague way, and I think that's probably because that's the only answers that they have right now. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of very specific answers because they're still learning what they're doing. So, how do I feel about it? I feel like it's exactly what I would have expected it to be, if I'm being completely honest with you. Going forward from there, how do I feel like that has maybe changed anything or not? I'm excited to see what this new team does. I think it's good that they did a Q&A. I think that the questions that they chose to answer are probably a little bit unfortunate because I feel like for the most part they answered some relatively unimportant questions in a really unimpressive way, if that makes sense. the fact that there was no question that they answered with like something definitive, like some crunchy piece of information that we could sink our teeth into, is not particularly problematic, because that's what I would have expected from them at this point, because they don't know. That said, it was, you know, it was an unexciting Q&A. That's, I think Mike said that earlier, but I agree with him. The Q&A was just unexciting. Fernando, am I an Ninjago fan? Oh, Sawa, thought the max level was 50. Yes, it was. Now it is 60. I'd be interested in your between the lines, Matt. So the between the lines of the Q&A, to me, I read through that entire Q&A and I went, oh, okay, this is them reaching out to us to let us know that they're here and they're figuring it out. That's what the like TLDR of the Q&A to me says. We're here, we're listening to you, but we're figuring it out. So get off our back for a moment and give us the time to figure it out. That's the TLDR to me. And if you want to talk to somebody, here's Maria and Emilian. You can send all of your comments, questions, and concerns to them while the rest of the team is figuring it out, and then we're going to move forward. That is basically the sum of the giant Q&A to me. Tio, find the Gorwell in the guild. Tio, I will do it when we get into the Brickspedition. FancyMatt happens to me sometimes. So annoying. Okay, so I am going to spend some extra energy here now, like getting more Explorer Aurora tiles. I'm kind of in this holding pattern while I wait for the Yeti to be released before I can unlock him and start farming more of his gear, in addition to those daily refreshes so that I can farm gear for my Locust. So it's going to be weird figuring out where to spend my extra energy. Monolith Waste, however, I am crushing this Monolith Waste, guys. You know I'm spending an extra 100 energy every day in the Monolith Waste, and just farming the nodes for the characters that I don't already have enough tiles to get to 7 stars. Headley, I recently got enough tiles to get up to 7 stars. Haven't actually upgraded him yet because I'm not using him, but I can stop farming him in the Monolith Waste. I am going so far into the Monolith Waste every day that soon I'm not going to have anything to do in the Monolith Waste. That's going to be crazy town. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 stars. All right, so we're at Hot Dog Man. Then Headley, I have enough tiles. I have him at 7 stars, so I don't need to farm him anymore. Monolith Waste is with red coins. Monolith Waste Pastel is where you get the red coins. Okay. Now, already have you at 7 stars. Already have this maxed out. So we come in here for Blacktron Dwayne, who's very quickly getting up to however high I need to get him up to. Oh, what is this waiting for server garbage? Get out of here waiting for server. What's going on? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't lose my interwebs again. That would be obnoxious. Yes? No? Maybe so? There we go. Great. Give me that Blacktron Dwayne, fool! What's going on? All of a sudden there's a big old lag spike here. 207. Oof, only one more Blacktron Dwayne. Boo. Already got you at 7 stars. This is leveled up all the way. Okay, so how many do I need for fitness instructor in total? I need 50 plus 75, that's 125, plus 100, that's 225, plus 150, that's 375. So I need like 30 more tiles of fitness instructor. Then I'm done farming her in the Monolith Waste. Crazy town. 375 is what we're aiming for with the fitness instructor. So that means pretty soon, wow, all of a sudden this like giant lag spike in the game now. I need 24 more tiles of her now. 3, we come in here and I think we're on Locust. 7, already leveled up. 7. Locust, I need a total of 96 energy. I've got 99 energy. So we'll clear out this Locust node. Locust also very soon going to be at 7 stars. And then what do I use my monolith energy on? Oh, I'll tell you. I just used it on Cactus Girl on board number 1 to get as many tiles as I can to farm that master store, baby! Already got you. You're at 7 stars. Next, we will come at the Great White Dude. Cool. We're going to come in here to the events. Make sure that we've cleared out this event before it recycles, guys. So we're just going to be on the last node here. I only need Lloyd and Brutus tiles, really. So let's just see if we can get any of those. Great, got 2 Lloyd and 2 Brutus tiles. Nice, we'll take it. Come in here for the Ghost and Garmadon. We are going to get 2 energy refreshes here. And we are just going to pour all of them into looting this node. I'm just racking up this currency. I need to make sure that I have enough to get Venkman to 4 stars. I am not going to be able to get Venkman above 4 stars. So I want to rack up all this currency until I can get Venkman to 4 stars and then stop using all of my extra gems because I want to save as many of those as I can for that Master Yeti event. Sorry, Brick Pace Yeti event that is about to come out. Will I be unlocking Slimer? No. I do not have anywhere close to a team of 4 5-star Ghostbusters. Not even close. We'll just keep farming this El Dorado Fortress because everybody wants the skateboards all the time. 3 stars. Each star level gives a big stat increase, health. Ah, Fernando, I imagine you are answering for Pastel. I encouraged my sister to download Lego Legacy, but it's not her game type. Well, nobody's perfect. Did I use all this energy? I know I just bought it all. Great. Let's go ahead and do an arena battle here. Let's get those started out. And let me show you what new team I'm working on. Let's come in here and see if we can take down this pirate team in here. So, started working with this team you're currently looking at. Now, I'm actually going to take a risk here and swap out Spaceman Reed for for Zane. Zane gets the chance to assist from Wu. He's also a chill character, and with the extra Dizzy coming out from Magisto, can actually push a fair amount of damage. Reed, if you replace him, gives you a bit more speed because Reed is incredibly fast with the Ice Station Odyssey set and at least one other space hero on your team. But let's try this real fast and see how it works. So the first thing we're going to want to do is actually just neutralize Redbeard to the best of our abilities. So we're going to slow him down and we're going to put some Dizzy on him. Great. Now that's going to pull Scarlet out of her taunty taunt. But in this case, we're going to leave it on her. We know we could remove it using Wu's special, but we're going to go ahead and leave it on her because Cook Bart is about to heal Redbeard anyway. There you go. Now, we're going to go ahead and heal up our Magisto. Very nice. And then we're going to throw out a little damage reduction on him while we then go back in and start fighting down our Redbeard. Redbeard, we'll go ahead and put this back. Redbeard's going to do a cleanse now. Ooh, no! He's not doing a cleanse. Wait, why is he not doing a cleanse? Interesting, not sure. We're gonna go ahead and throw out some AoE damage here. Scarlet's gonna get her 2-turn taunt out. That's perfectly fine. We'll do a little waiting turn, and then we actually want to remove her taunt. Now, I am well aware of the fact that Wu has his ultimate ready to go, but in this case, we saved it in case we needed to use his special on the next turn because we really needed to be able to get Redbeard down instead. Now Scarlet is gone. Now we can use Wu's ultimate. Wu is nice and fast. He gets those 2 turns in there before anyone on the enemy team can really do anything useful. And we can come in and take down Argenta. We can relieve Cook Bart of as much of his turn meter as possible. Gonna give a little heal here to the rest of our team. Come on, Cookus Bartus. Get in there. Excellent. And now we will auto battle out the rest of this one. So, Beat Up says that's a cool team, but no tank. That is correct, Beat Up Bricks. There is no tank on this team. It means that this team performs incredibly badly on defense. But one of the things that I'm realizing is that the higher up you get, the more difficult it becomes to beat the enemy team. And all of the enemy teams, with few exceptions, perform pretty badly on defense. So this team that's currently grayed out, for example, is a really, really powerful team on defense because of the combination of Magisto, Burnibus, and the Ghost. Throwing out the taunt, putting them in stealth, throwing out the taunt, putting them all in stealth. So, and with Magisto's Tower, this team right here is a nightmare. We're going to skip it to the best of our ability. So I'm just putting together teams to see how they function and who they can take down. Once I have my Locust ready to go, I'm going to then put Locust on the team as a tank and see how that improves my ability to maintain my position. But with the team I just showed you, it's actually pretty easy to climb the ranks. It's just kind of hard to stay there. All right, let's come into general and make all of these purchases. My pass is due to be renewed at 11 p.m. I wonder if we will get any blue energy. Oh, when is my pass set to renew? If yours is set to renew at 11, do I have mine coming up too? Check this out, guys. Look at my mashup store. I have nothing to purchase. Princess Verda, enough tiles to get her to 7 stars. Cookbart, Businessman, Zane, I got them all. They're all at 7 stars. Guarded In, leveled up as far as I can. I don't have anything to spend my mashup currency on unless I want to spend it to farm the master store, which is actually what I want to do. But I'm going to spend a little bit of time just hoarding this currency until I figure out where I really want to spend it. But I'm kind of excited about that. In the master store, I had been spending some of my master currency to get the fancy Apple 3s. It's excellent that they reduced the cost of these to 225, but now I'm just sitting on everything while I wait for like some game updates to be made, or for me to have enough currency that I can just snatch up Willa all in one chance, because Willa on that magical team with Magisto's Tower, I have a feeling is going to be amazing. But I also don't know if, just to be different, I would want to get Kartovsky instead. I need to do a little bit more theory crafting with Mr. Kartovsky to see if he is actually going to be useful in any particular teams. Time to guess what will be in the premium. I'm going for 15 Street Sweeper Sal. Oh, Mike. I hope it's not 15 Street Sweeper Sal. I definitely don't need it. Although, as I mentioned before, part of my entire strategy right now is just to maximize out as many characters to 7 stars as I can get. Oh, wait. Sorry, this is what I want to look at. I have 10 hours left on my booster pass before I'm getting a whole bunch more gems, more money, and another premium bag. All right, so events. Let's go into Brickspedition. Tio, you were asking me about somebody sharing Gorewell in the guild. Also, I'm going to be going through here and getting all of the tiles for things I don't have. Look at this. They put Magisto's Tower up top, and they put Magisto's Tower down below. Boo, I can only get one of them. So, we'll come down here at the bottom and do Digi-Jables. I'm going to be using this team, but I'm going to swap out Spaceman Reed for Zany Boy. And then we'll start throwing in guild allies. So you're saying that there's a Gorewell in here now? Tio says there's a Gorewell in here now. I'm not seeing it. Where's the Gorewell? Oh, look at all them ghosts. Look at all them ghosts, people. Yes. Who's sharing Gorewell, dude? Not seeing it, Tio. Wait, did I skip it? Nope. That is Dwayne. I mean, not Dwayne. It's, there's no Gorewell in here. You got my hopes up with Gorewell, and then you dashed them upon the rocks of not Gorewell? Nope, that's not how that works. Anyway, we're gonna come in here and use our guild allies from the back end so we can get this going. Bump it up, bum, 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 bum. Mike, me too, like the character, but probably won't have any use for him. But if you need him for an event, future master event, I will need him. Aha, yes, talking about that Yeti. I found him building Gorwell. Ah, I think I see what you're talking about now. All right, let's actually just auto battle through most of these really easy ones here at the beginning, because even if I were to try to dole out my advice on them, it would be irrelevant because all of these teams are so weak, it doesn't actually matter. Good night, my someone. Good night, my minifigures. Good night, my Legos. Good night, my figs. Sleep tight, my Legos. And that's enough of Meredith Wilson's The Music Man. Moving right along to the Explorers. Yeah, I can run with this particular random assortment of Explorers that they're giving me for the moment. I'm going to keep... I'm actually going to hold on to the Locust until the end so that I can showcase him in the rest of that space team that I am showing you guys. And for now, we're going to do what? The team is really weak, again, right at the beginning. So we're going to start with just taking the Garmadon out. Oh no, that's right. Because when they are on auto battle, they do their third abilities first. That's Kelvin and Commander Cold. I always forget about that. Cook Bart, going down. Chef, going down. All right, all right, all right. Mike has 6-star Megisto's Tower, running 6-star Megisto and Wu, 5-star Basil Ghost, and 3-star fully maxed Willa. Mike, how does that team function? Give me the news, bro. I want to know. That is an incredible team to be running. Let's go ahead and throw some heals out here. Yeah, Tio, whoever it is, reach out to them and say, hey, bud, share your hero. I'm going to go ahead and edit this so that I don't have to keep swapping out Spaceman Reed for Zane. We'll save it this way. Now I can assign this team here. And here we go. Guild allies. Popping right back in. I found a bricks node with 6 tiles of Cyber Dragon. Wait, what? You mean a bricks board that had 6 full tiles of Cyber Dragon? I don't think it's possible to have a node that has 6 tiles of anything. We'll start with Captain Redbeard. Putting out some buffs. All right, now their Locust is going to taunt. Their Hiker's going to heal. But everybody's so weak, they will be going down soon. Good night. And Clockwork Robot, good night. Governor Tierney, good night. Tio, bruh moment. I think it's so funny because I think it's so funny that people who say bruh, it's not a word. Bro for brother, sure. Bruh for brother, I guess technically, because that's where it comes from, you know? But it's just so gross and broy. I do it on purpose because I think it's so ridiculous. That's why I never say bruh like for real, if that makes sense. I always say it with some goofy voice because I feel like it's goofy people who say that, who use that term seriously. Mike says, great, but it struggles against fully upgraded Bucks because they just do too much damage. When you get Willa around 5 stars, they're gonna be awesome. All right, I could see that for sure. Dude, it's a meme, bruh. And you have to add the lilt at the end of the sentence in order to make it really function. You can't say like, bruh. You have to be like, bruh? You know what I mean? Ugh. Getting into the inner workings of the bruh-mobile. Dude, bruh. Just playing, what are you doing today? Just playing Legos, bruh. Gonna go to the gym later? Yeah, bruh. Gotta pump that arm. Gotta chase that pump, bruh. Anyway. Mike, I could see that. One of the teams that I always struggle against still is the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are Buccaneers are weird because they do so much damage. They all hit so hard. Even Cook Bart, the healer on the team, has a basic attack that hits for like 3,500 damage. It's like twice as high as any other healer in the entire game. It's higher than most of the attackers in the game. And he has a 2-turn heal. I mean, it's just... The Buccaneers are a really, really great, really, really solid team. Pastel, if you're still here, focus on Bucks first. They're going to take you very, very far in the game and allow you more room to farm the other characters that you might want more easily later. Yo, bruh, you work out, man? That's sweet, dude. Thanks, Beat Up. Mike, on my board around battle 5-6, the level jumps to 60 gear level 7. Yeah, that happens in the second half of the Brickspedition. It's something that a lot of people comment on, actually. It's something that people have been commenting on for a while, actually. That the Brickspedition boards, even after they change them, like, you know, retune them around, they're still rough. Okay, who are we putting on now? Street Sweeper Sal. I think we're probably still going to be auto-battling this one. Maybe for the second half of Brickspedition, we'll start paying attention for reals. Beat Up, how long have you been into fitness? Well, my mother was a personal trainer, so I've been into it basically for my entire life because of my mom. So I started exercising when I was about 13, but I've never been much of a bodybuilder, so I don't have that, you know, giant physique. Although now I'm trying to get it grown. Trying to get swole, bruh. But no, I try to exercise about every day. Over the past year and a half, I've really started to up it and take it more seriously. So I track what I eat now. You know, 40 grams of protein per meal, eat every 3 hours. It's clean protein, chicken, fish, that kind of stuff, lots of vegetables. It's a kind of diet that most people think is really, really unexciting, but I'm not really much of a foodie. I'm a pretty good cook. I really love to cook, but I'm not really much of a foodie, which actually really helps because it means I don't have a problem eating chicken and vegetables all day. All right, nice. We got another achievement for medical officer, so we get another Gisto tile. Now I'm stopping in the Brickspedition so I can come back into the arena, do another battle. Don't know if I'll win or not, but I'm gonna do another battle here just so I can open that premium bag for you guys. So let's see what we got against this team. They got a Woo on their team and a Highwayman. So Highwayman gonna be dishing out lots of damage, but my Ice Station Odyssey able to pull people out of stealth. That is key. So as per usual, we are going to be starting with Redbeard. All right, Redbeard, we'll go ahead and put that Dizzy on the beardiness. We know that he is going to be getting the heal from Cook Bart, so we're going to go ahead and attack Scarlet while we've got the Dizzy on Redbeard anyway. Scarlet ends her turn. I'm gonna go ahead and put this heal on Magisto, and then we're going to come back in here and start taking down Senor Reddest of Beards. We're gonna do basic attack here. All right, Scarlet getting her taunt out. We are going to go ahead and make use of the Dizzy that we have going around. And, oof, I don't know if this will be able to take her out, but I do know that I am about to get a, a taunt cleanse coming from my Magisto. So now we're going to hand out a couple of waiting turns. Let's add this damage reduction in here. Get a little counter, excellent. We're gonna throw up some more damage reduction here. That will also double function to pull Redbeard out of stealth wonderfully. Now, let's come in here and take down the Redbeard. No, with all the dodging! Get him down! Get him down! Boom, he is in fact going down. Now, we're going to use our Magisto to make everybody locked out of their abilities for a turn. This will prevent our Woo to lock out everybody's abilities. This will prevent their Woo from being able to do the exact same thing. And while all the heals are locked out, we are going to go ahead and take down their Scarlet the rest of the way. Now, I want to take down Scarlet. Brilliant. My Woo is currently locked out of his abilities, so we will go after their Woo instead. Oh, wow. Check that out. A major, major hit on my Magisto. Now it's entirely possible that their Highwayman is going to one-shot somebody. And it's going to be... so he targeted my Kelvin. Terrible news. Ugh, Woo with all the crazy dodging. So much dodging does the Woo. We're going to swap over here to the Highwayman for just a second. More dodging from the Highwayman, because why wouldn't he? I'm going to go ahead and try to remove vulnerable from Woo. I got it. We get another special out from Magisto. So much dodging, guys. How many dodges have we had so far this round? 8? 9? Just an immense, immense number. I am going to come in here and take out the Highwayman, get the assist. Yes! We bring in the assist from Zane. Their Highwayman is down. Now we're going to come over and we're going to make use of the Dizzy on Woo to get double damage from Zane's AoE. Come in here and there's another dodge on Woo. Brilliant, not brilliant. There we go. Woo is gone. Now, we can just stack everything we have left on Cook Bart and take the team down. So as you can see, on offense, a lot of utility on this team that I have put together. On defense, as you can tell, virtue of the fact that my team got pretty low, on defense, this player would have just absolutely demolished me. But on offense, was able to do it. Mike, 30 tiles away from 7-star Scarlet and didn't wail at all. Very nicely done. I'm an Arbor voice. Quick, get to the Lego chopper. What? Oh, in an Arnie voice. Get to the chopper. There you go. Ugh, I have to do that. I play the Legos. I'm gonna open the premium bag. What are we going to get today in the premium bag? All right, look at all of these terrible, horrible... Oh, wait, how many tiles come in a Venkman bag? 10 to 200? Ugh, it's such a terrible deal. It's basically you're going to get 10, and it costs you 1,000 gems. I really, really, really want Venkman up at 7 stars, but there's no way that I'm going to risk the 0.07% chance. That's basically 1 out of 10,000 chance that you're going to get those 200 tiles. For 1,000 gems, it's so expensive. You're going to probably get 10 or 12 if you buy one of these bags, and then you're looking at basically like 100 gems per tile. Plus, I really want that Yeti. You can do the big Venkman bag, which has a chance of 25 to 200 tiles, which actually has better chances of giving you more. That's for sure. But that's 2,000 tiles. Woof. It's just too much. Just too much. I don't like. All right, premium bag. What are we gonna get today? Drum roll, please. 12 Crook Chuck tiles. I would have preferred the 15 Street Sweeper tiles, Mike. I would have preferred them, but I didn't get them. It's after 10. What's the new event? Aha, missing materials. Very nice. We'll come in here and grab these guys. When the Yeti finally does drop for me, I will have access to a lot of stuff. If the game will give it to me. There we go. Let's get a little max looting in here. Ghostbuster sucks about killing bucks. Yeah, I know what you mean. 1,000 gems for 10 tiles. Mike, dude, it's expensive. I was close. City tank, at least. Mike, I'm not sure what you mean now. All right, let's finish up this Brickspedish, and then we'll be out of here for the day. We will be back tomorrow, guys, 9 a.m. as per usual. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button so that you can get updates whenever I go live. Additionally, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. That'd be excellent. I am trying to get up to that next level on my Twitch to get, what is it called? Affiliate. Twitch affiliate, and I am short followers. I've got the views, I've got the stream days. I just need more people following me on Twitch. So if you haven't already, please go over there and smash that button. Okay, I think, actually, yeah, this is apparently the castle team I'm going to use. As a guild ally, I will throw in, let's throw in a ghost. Pastel, no, I do not have my own Discord at the moment. It is on my list of things to set up, actually, but no, there's currently not a Discord for me personally. Okay, we're going to start in on the yuppie here. I am going to manual battle this because I want to make sure that I can actually take things out in the most efficient way. Ugh, the dodge is unfortunate. Now, I think Locust is going to taunt next, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him. No. Yes? Yes? Sure, why not? Let's throw this one out there, get the vulnerable up, because we know that he's about to hit it anyway. Got the heal from Cook Bart. Cool. We're going to keep on going with the Locust, however. Take this opportunity to heal up my Magisto, since he needs it. Kelvin comes in with a hit. We'll get a stun or a knockout. Yes, nice. Followed by the Dizzy. So we have no counters from Burnibus. Now let's see. Gains critical damage up for 2 turns with a chance to copy each debuff. Great. And we got critical damage up for 2 turns. Okay, a nice one to get, actually. We're going to grab a taunt over here on our Burnibus so that we can help just keep everybody else alive, since my Burnibus is not particularly important to me anyway. I'm more than happy to focus the damage on him. Burnibus is gone. Now, Jester Go-Go likely to go and taunt next. But let's see if we can knock out Cook Bart before Jester Go-Go gets a turn. We do! And we will auto-battle the rest of this because Jester Go-Go won't be able to do anything while my Burnibus has his taunt up. And brilliant. That worked out quite nicely. 10 billion decibel ghost. Yeah, dude, I commented on this before. I don't know why the ghost is so much louder than all of the other characters. Pastel, what is the picture on top? It adds, oh yes. How do you make him turn into an animal? That's his ultimate ability, Pastel. I think you're asking about Magisto. That's his ultimate ability. So you have to have leveled him up and given him enough gear to unlock his ultimate ability. And then on his 3rd turn in any particular game, you can use that ability and he will do AoE damage to the enemy team and put Dizzy on many of the different characters that are available. He doesn't actually stay another creature. He turns into that creature as just part of the animation, as just flavor, and then he turns right back into being Magisto again. I just don't want you to get confused if you're looking at it and you see that happening. Okay, so we're gonna come back in here with a little Cook Bart action. You know, now that I saw the way that that team worked, that wasn't terribly bad. If I were to use Burnibus and Magisto on a team with the Ice Station Odyssey, Commander Cold, Kelvin, and Reed, that probably wouldn't be a terrible arena team now that I'm thinking about it. Burnibus gets a pretty fast taunt. I don't know if it's really the right set, but other than that, it's not actually terrible. Let's see if we can take out Senor Garmadon before. Brilliant. Nailing it. Now, we are going to be using specials from Commander Cold and Kelvin to try and remove the stealth from everybody else because of the Ice Station Odyssey set. I'm going to go ahead and put this out. We do not get a removal at all. Let's go ahead and give a heal and a counter to Commander Cold now. Now, there we go. Yes, Commander Cold uses his special, pulls Digi-J out of stealth. Are we going to get an assist? Come on, get an assist. Yes, the assist from Zane. Oh no, it's dodged. Boo earns. Oh, a second dodge in a row coming out from Digi-J. All right, we finally get a hit with Kelvin, who hits kind of like a noodle, but what can you do? Now we're going to go ahead and get Magisto's special. Here's the special you were looking at. Pastel. Boom, we get some damage done on everyone. Let's see if we can continue to come down here on digital Jables. We are going to take this opportunity to use Magisto's special, and I think follow that up, yes, with Zane's AoE. Oh, look at all of that crazy damage. You combine Zane's AoE with Magisto's special with Dizzy on everybody, and you can get twice the bang for your buck. I love it. We're gonna come in here and see if we can take out the Hiker. Hiker is down. Now we're gonna come in here for Cook Bart and grab a quick heal. We want to heal everybody up to full, as close as we can have them, before we approach the next level. Zane, another critical hit. Nice. We will go ahead and remove some turn meter from Lloyd, giving us more time to take him down, and he's out skis. Very nice. Matt, everyone I'm running on my Magisto's tower has an ultimate. That is huge. What is my favorite ultimate? Right now it actually might be Magisto's because of the amount of Dizzy that it throws around on the board. It makes it really, really easy to counter the Buccaneers with the team that I'm currently using, which has so much Dizzy potential, if that makes sense. Commander Cold has a guaranteed Dizzy. Magisto's special is a guaranteed Dizzy. Zane has a chance at Dizzy. There's a lot of Dizzy to be thrown around, and it makes it very, very easy to take down the Buccaneers. It still does require a bit of RNG, if I'm being honest, but in general, it makes things a lot easier. Pastel, everyone is invisible. Yes, they had gone into stealth. When a character is in stealth, you cannot target them, and their attacks will not trigger counters either. You'll notice it's one of the first things that the Highwayman does. I'll show that to you right now. So, firstly, we're going to come in here and we're going to focus down the Yuppie. Why? Because the Yuppie has the ability to resurrect players. We don't want him doing that, so he's out. Next, we're going to try and take down... I'll tell you what. I'm going to take down Firefighter Ash. I'm going to leave the Highwayman up so that you can see what I'm talking about. We come in here and we're going to attack Firefighter Ash. Boom. There you go. So now you'll notice that the Highwayman is invisible. He has stealth. That means that I cannot target him. You'll notice I'm trying to click on him right now and cannot target him. It also means that if he attacks a person who has the ability to counter, that they will not counter. It's basically a free attack. In his case, he also synergizes with his own stealth to do a lot of damage and is quite obnoxious. All right, Valiant coming in. I probably should have used his taunt, if I'm being completely honest, but I used his heal and his buff instead. We're going to come in here and just knock out Primo. Oof, he gets the dodge off. There's the attack from Highwayman. Primo is now gone. We are going to use Woo's ultimate to clear the taunt, not his ultimate, his third special to clear the taunt from Crook Chuck. And now we're using Magisto's ultimate. He becomes the monkey. He becomes the horse. He becomes the dragon. And he deals a lot of damage. Now, I'm actually going to do a couple of waiting moves here. I'm going to spend a couple of turns doing some specials because I want to get to Woo, who has a heal. I'm going to use that heal. And then take down the Highwayman so that I can end this battle with my team at full health. Pastel, why don't you use the purple skill? The purple skill is a passive ability. It is always active. You cannot choose to use it. It is always active in the fight. All right, level 60, gear level 7. Let's see what teams they have lined up for me here. Clearly, we're going to be doing this top one. It's a lot easier than the bottom one. So we're going to come in here, heal up Commander Cold with that one extra tile. Now, Zane, Kai, blah, 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 blah. Okay, the last battle, I'm going to be throwing in Locust. So for this battle, I'll use a Highwayman just to deal a whole bunch of extra damage and get through it faster. Alright guys, once again we are going to start by clearing out Explorer Aurora. Pastel, something very important for you as a new player. If you see that there is somebody using the Arctic Ice Glider set, that's this box here at the top. It looks, if you see this picture in it, it means they're using the Arctic Ice Glider set. Typically, if they're using the Arctic Ice Glider set, you will see that they are using this character right here. This is Explorer Aurora. This combination of characters allows for Explorer Aurora to resurrect allies every single turn. Every single time you kill an ally, she can just bring it right back to life. And it will refresh her ability to do that every single time a character dies. So, if you see the Arctic Ice Glider with Explorer Aurora combination, you have to target Explorer Aurora first. You don't have a choice. If you target somebody else first, she's just going to bring them back to life anyway. So, we're going to start by targeting down Explorer Aurora. We'll do some extra attacks on her, get her low, because you'll notice they also have this Redbeard. And normally, when you were watching my arena battles, I always went for Redbeard first. In this case, if I were to have gone for Redbeard first, I could have killed him. And then Explorer Aurora would have brought him back to life, negating the point of me actually killing him. So instead, we start with her. Now that she's gone, it will seriously nerf the enemy team for the entire rest of the battle. So, we're going to start here. We are going to wait until we can clear the taunt off of Locust, so we don't actually need to do anything terribly important right now. So we're just going to use Commander Cold's ability to give everybody defense up and skill up for the chill heroes. Now, they don't have a cleanse ability, but I don't need to cleanse anything, so I'm just going to do a basic attack. Brilliant. And now I'm going to use Woo's third ability to clear off that taunt. Then I'm going to come back in here and just hammer down Redbeard to try to get Redbeard down before he has an opportunity to use his ultimate. Redbeard's ultimate can do a lot of damage, and it can oftentimes one-shot your characters from completely full health. Additionally, Redbeard has the ability to disarm your characters. Disarm means that your characters cannot use their specials, any of their special abilities. They can only use their primary attack. Only using your primary attack is problematic, so we're going to get away from it. Now, the next person who has a special that we're going to worry about is Locust. He has an ultimate ability that can disarm your team, which is really obnoxious because, as I just mentioned, disarm means you can't use specials. But his disarm ability is on the entire team. It's not a 100% guaranteed chance it'll happen, but there's a 50% chance that he'll be able to disarm your team, and that's pretty high. So we take him down next. Firefighter Ash now. Firefighter Ash does a decent amount of damage in this game, so we're going to want to take her out. Now, as we're closing out the battle, it's very clear we're going to win, probably with 0 casualties. We just want to make sure that we can get as many heals off as possible. Unfortunately, it looks like we are not going to be getting any more heals off. No, Wu just used his. Yeah, so instead, we're just going to end the battle now in order to prevent us from getting any more damage. You can also get both of them. Pastel, I saw her, but she didn't bring back. She was fishing. Ah, gotcha. So, Pastel, so the other special ability that Explorer Aurora has when she does the fishing, that's her healing ability. So she has 3 abilities: her basic attack, her first special, which is actually a heal, and her third special, which is where she brings people back to life. But she's not going to bring people back to life unless they're dead. Otherwise, she'll use her heal ability to heal up whoever needs healing, or she'll use her basic ability. She'll only use her ability to bring people back to life if somebody has died. She might not have been leveled up enough. You said you're new. Oh, gotcha. Pastel, you're talking about if you use her. Yeah, so you have to get her to, I think, at least gear level 3 or 4 before you can use her ability to res. I guess it's gear level 3, right? And then you can unlock her resurrection ability. Nice sound advice, Matt. Wish I had something like that when I started. Mike, appreciate you, bro. All right, now I'm gonna come in here and swap out my team a little bit. So I'm gonna use a guild ally Locust. I'm gonna swap out Zane for Spaceman Reed. Now, in this particular case, Wu is now extra. one of the teams that I'm playing with is actually Commander Cold Kelvin, Spaceman Reed, Locust, and Woo. I'm going to see if this works before the Yeti comes out, and then when the Yeti comes out, I'll be changing it up yet again. Woo here is kind of an extra character. I could replace him with another space character or something like that since I have the 6th man available, but we're just going to start here for the time being. Alrighty then. Beat up, thank you. Says it's gear level 2 that she unlocks that. So, now we've got our Locust on the team. We're going to start by taking down Governor Tierney. I'm going to go ahead and use Locust's AoE ability. That will give all of my characters attack up and all of my space characters attack up and defense up. Very, very powerful ability. We're going to go ahead and do a basic attack because I don't need to use her special right now. And then we're going to focus on Admiral Nonsuch. So I'm going to use this special here. Go ahead and do a basic attack from my Woo. And then let's see if I can take him out. 90% damage, 120% damage, 110% damage plus extra for buffs. Let's do, all right, great. I just wanted to do Reed's big enough ability to make sure that I could knock Nonsuch out. I didn't need the stun, but I put it in there anyway. Now, my Kelvin is going to be stealth for 2 turns, so I want to put this heal and counter ability on somebody who's going to benefit from it more. So I'll put it on Woo. I can, oh, okay, and now here's another great thing. So Locust, when you taunt with Locust, he can actually remove taunt from a tank on the other side, right? So I have Valiant targeted, and Locust is going to clear taunt from him and gain taunt himself. Boom. So now Locust has taunt instead. Now, Private LeQuay is going to do the most damage on the enemy team. So I will go ahead and take him down with a series of basic attacks. Now we're getting ready for the next round where the Buccaneers come out. Buccaneers, significantly more dangerous than the, whatchamacallits, Imperials. Especially given that we're using the Pirate Raft set, which benefits the Buccaneers much more than it benefits the Imperials. So we're just going to go around, basic attacks. We want to basically refill everybody's specials as best we can. And now the Buccaneers are out. So, as per usual, we definitely want to make sure that we are taking out Captain Redbeard first. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the stun up on Redbeard. Great. This is going to prevent him from being able to do anything. Next, we're going to want to deal some damage. Yeah, let's see if we can get him down below 50%. Perfect timing, because now I can use Woo's 3rd ability to clear the taunt off of Scarlet and get right back into fighting Redbeard. In this case, I actually don't know if Magisto's special is going to do too much damage to Hank. Let's find out what happens. It might have been smarter for me to do single target damage to Redbeard, but no. All right, great. So Redbeard is out, and then we have Dizzy on 3 of the enemy characters. Brilliant. We have Scarlet coming around. We have used our ability to clear, so we are just going to do basic attacks on Scarlet, get her down. I am going to attack, down, disarm. Great. We're going to use Locust's ultimate ability here. We're going to attack everybody for a significant amount of damage and disarm the enemy team, or as many of them as we can. Nice. Now we have Dizzy over here, so we're going to get 150% damage from our Commander Cold. Oh, except for the dodge of doom. Let's go ahead and throw a heal out here. I think their Cook Bart is probably going to get his heal off. Great. But it's not really going to matter much. We're going to go ahead and knock out Scarlet. Come on, deal that damage. Oh, now everybody is below 50% health, actually. So now we don't even have to worry about Scarlet. Deal some AoE. Give everyone on my team attack up. go ahead and take out Argenta, followed by, I'm just going to actually remove Scarlet here, and then cook Bart. Brilliant. We're in, we're out. Quit rocking the boat. Now, we're going to go ahead and put characters into our excavation before the map resets for tomorrow. Excavation, add heroes. We're going to add all of the heroes that have modifiers. Pastel, pay attention to this one. Once you have finished a Brickspedition map, I know you probably can't do the Brickspedition yet, but once you start doing the Brickspedition, you're going to want to, after you have completed the map, go into the excavation, click on add heroes, and add any hero that you see has a ×2, 4, or 6 modifier. Just add all of them. There is an achievement for using enough characters that have modifiers that will give you tiles for Magisto. Magisto is the magical character that you saw me using that could do the ultimate ability and transform into a whole bunch of different things. And there you go. And there we have it. We are done for the day. Tomorrow, all of my heroes will have some defense up, all my tanks will be hardy, and all my foes will lose 10% dodge. You know how excited I am about foes losing dodge. So let me come to you guys really quickly and make sure that I have followed everything up. Oh, Cosmic, Altergeist. Yes, you did miss a lot, dude. I'm just finishing up, actually. Fernando, does anyone know the name of the song that plays during the stage? I actually really like it. Fernando, I am actually playing the music with the streamer mode turned on. Streamer mode is turned on. What that means is all of the music here is free for me to stream and owned by Lego and Gameloft, and they just like give us the right to stream using that music. I don't know that there is a name for that song. Sorry. Do you think there will be a Christmas event besides the Yeti event? Asks Extreme Gamer. Probably. The Yeti I don't think the Yeti event is the Christmas event. The Yeti event is really like a Thanksgiving event. I know that the team is not American, but it runs from November 23rd to December 2nd, so it doesn't actually run over the holidays anyway. I think they will definitely incorporate something for Christmas. Don't know what it's going to be, but probably yes. It seems like Matt has done a new team thing. Yeah, Cosmic. Join me tomorrow, man. Get here a little early because I'll be basically showing off the same team tomorrow as well. And yeah, 100 subscribers. I got to apply for my official own personal YouTube channel. Pastel, why are you killing your heroes? Pastel, I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't kill any of them. Mike, because the new devs need to learn the game. So Mike, you don't think there's going to be a new Christmas event? I think there will be. I think that, I mean, that's what? That's a month and a half from now. I think that they will have, I think that's probably the first thing that they're going to, if I were them, the first thing that I would focus on is releasing something for the holidays. And we know that Yeti, hopefully, is coming back November 23rd to December 2nd. And that following that, I would imagine they're definitely going to focus on releasing something for the holidays. And then probably, I would say, focusing on raids for the beginning of the following year because they know it's the thing everyone wants the most. YouTube have all the Lego Legacy soundtrack. Really? That's awesome. Why am I not hyped? I reached 100 subscribers. Cosmic, I am hyped about it. I actually reached 100 subscribers a few days ago, and then I went in to get my own URL, only to find that in the time I went in there, I had lost a subscriber, and I was at 99, and I was like, no, what happened? But now it looks like I'm back up to 100, which is great. I just have to actually make more videos. I think I'm slowly going to be transitioning to, instead of streaming on multi-platform, just streaming on Twitch and then putting clips and videos together to release on YouTube. I'm still not entirely sure if that's where I'm going with it, but that's where it's sort of leaning right now. Twitch is just an easier platform to stream to be completely honest with you, and is a lot more interactive than I'm finding, and a lot more well integrated with a lot of the streaming, like Streamlabs Pro and OBS and all that kind of jazz. Just integrates with Twitch a lot better. Oh, Pastel, you were asking. Gotcha. You selected the heroes on bricks and then they disappeared. Right. So after you finish a Brickspedition board, then the game gives you a reason to use whatever characters you have that are still alive. So you go into the excavation and you put a whole bunch of heroes into that excavation, and that basically knocks them out for the remainder of that board. But you've already finished the board, so it doesn't matter. And what that does is it will give you bonuses that are applied the following day for every one of the battles that you do on that Brickspedition. And then if you finish that Brickspedition, you repeat. You then put people into excavation, and it will give you bonuses for the following day to help you get through the next Brickspedition board. Pastel, I will be streaming again tomorrow at the exact same time. That is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know where you are right now, but 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, I will be back streaming yet again. Extreme says, all I want for Christmas is 10,000 gems and 100 tile pieces for all the characters. Yeah, Extreme, good luck. Let me know how that works out for you. All right, guys. I'm heading out for the day. Everybody, please enjoy the crap out of your Saturday. Have a great one. The sun is shining here. I got to go to the grocery store and get some stuff to eat. And then I got to go lift some heavy stuff and put some heavy stuff down and lift it again and put it down again, because that's basically what you do at the gym. But I will see all of you 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for FancyMatt Presents.